Okay, so hopefully y'all can see me and hear me. But what is good, everybody? It's your boy J Dude, and I'm back for a video, just a small video. This probably first. It might even be the second, the third last one ish. I don't really know, but people have been asking me what I am going to do with certain other things and stuff. And yeah, I have this very big face thing, kind of thing, which means I'm gonna probably do that a few times here and there just to have my points across and all that other good stuff. So, I'm going to let y'all know what I am going to be doing for certain things, answer people's questions that were on my TikTok, Discord, all that good stuff. I answer everyone's questions and go from there. And heads up, there's a thunderstorm warning, right? If I'm not mistaken. Let me see, is it? A thunderstorm is in effect right now, so keep that in mind. If y'all hear a lot of thunderstorming, that's why. But now let's keep it going and let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So people have asked me about the Twitch and YouTube thing. People have asked me what happens if I get this on YouTube, what happens if I get this on Twitch, and I'll let y'all know accordingly to what happens. So for my bad, that's not what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to actually show y'all something real quick. Give me a second, I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. So if y'all look at that, but wapa right here, I'm gonna show y'all something. So as y'all see, there's certain videos I have up here for like YouTube and Twitch and so on and so forth, which it's pretty impressive, to some degree. I'm not gonna say it's depressed, but yeah. Someone has asked me what I'm gonna do for YouTube. So I'm gonna explain what my plans are for at least YouTube when it comes down to it. But first, I want to thank people for the 200 follows. There might even be more up there. I kind of don't remember how many of them I have. I can check real quick. Give me a second. I can't tell. Do I have to look at audience or do I have to I can't tell what I'm supposed to look at with this. Which has people out there around the world, showing love and all that good stuff. Is it community? Do I have to say community? Or something like, 'cause I can't tell what I can do to check. Okay, let me just go to my channel thing. There you go. That's even more better. Yeah, 250 subscribers. Appreciate it. And I have a certain amount of views, so on and so forth. So now let me say this. For people out there that want to know what I'm going to do for Twitch, because if y'all look at my Twitch real quick, before I get on to news, because I wanted people to understand, and of course they have this, they have Vortex thing up there like every time it's crazy. But I guess we do that thing a lot though. Alright, so if y'all look at my thing, I think this is at 290 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 290 followers here.
What's good, everyone?
We're gonna stop this. It's just there just to be there. Alright, so yeah, if y'all see my YouTube, my Discord, all the other good stuff. At least if you're looking on Twitch. But anyway, that's the point. Now, people have asked me about a few things. And I can edit on suggested channel, which I will in a few, I guess, later minutes on because did I get a chance to put Vortex up here? Did I get a chance to put Vortex thing up here? Did I didn't put Vortex thing here? Dang, I didn't put Vortex thing. Hold on. Let me see something. Hold on. Give me a second. There we go. We're going to add him up here. I forgot. I thought I had him up here. There we go. See, now we got him up here. And is there anyone else? I'm trying to remember. Nah, not that enough. Alright, so perfect. We should be good here. Alright, now. Alright, anyway. Let me make sure. Did it actually stay the way it needed to be? Okay, it did. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I had to check something out. But yeah, y'all see it has 209 followers. When this hits 300 followers, what we're going to do is we're going to see if this works now. But I am going to go out there and do a Total Drama reaction. This is for the YouTube. And I'll let people know what I'm going to do with this ahead of time. First go for YouTube and Twitch. That way people see it from both sides. And I will be saying it on Twitch as well, but mainly you're going to see it on YouTube, and I might even have it on Discord. So yeah, what I'm going to do for YouTube Twitch point of view first, whenever I get 300 files, which that's probably going to be more likely to happen rather than YouTube thing, I will be going out there and I will be doing Total Drama. We'll think about which Total Drama we want to do. If we want to actually go there, or we want to go for worst to best, or best to worst, so on and so forth, and see how it goes. And Shout out to Crunch Nasty. Oh yeah, but we're going to go out there, do it. We're gonna do it on Twitch though, and Discord. Twitch and Discord will both see it, and they'll get a chance to watch it. All that good stuff. They get the chance to watch it, and go along those lines. So be ready for that if y'all like Total Drama or interested in Total Drama stuff. Now, people on the YouTube, if y'all would like to see, my recommendation is please look at it from Twitch side. It's a lot better and a lot easier. Because I can't do it on YouTube, because if I do it on YouTube, it's going to be hard, because that means I have to keep it saved on my thing, and I don't know how Twitch is going to do it. So I don't really save my videos. I really don't. Just in case I do a certain like music video and stuff, because I might forget sometimes. But yeah, I'm probably going to do it on Twitch and then have a Discord and all stuff. And if someone would like to have it on YouTube just to say that I reacted to it, that's up to y'all. Just let me know. That way, if I know ahead of time, I can go out there and save it so that y'all can have fun with it. I'll let y'all even have the video. I'll be like, here, have the video. They want to edit it and stuff and make it go from there. Perfectly fine. I have no problem with that. That's up to you. That's how I feel about that. Now, next thing I want to say is for YouTube. What I'm going to do for YouTube is going to be a little iffy. And I just saw lightning right there. Hopefully lightning does not mess me up. I pray it doesn't, chat. But, okay, let me go ahead and say this, though. But for YouTube, what I want to do is if, and I say if on this count, though, but if we hit 300 for this on YouTube, we are going to be going out here and I'm going to go out there and pick a certain game, or let the person of my choosing pick a certain game. And even if I've played the game, I'll play it if I get a chance to play it. So it's going to be like a randomizer and all that stuff. I'm going to randomize it between certain people and all that stuff. And once it goes there, it's going to be up to 10 people that get to choose. And for the best of 3, I get to ask what game they won. And then for a YouTube video, I will show what the answer is of what game I will do whenever it comes down to it. Depending if I can do the game or if I can get the game. However, if I've already done the game, I can't. I'll let them know they have to switch to another game. If I've done it on the YouTube or Twitch at least. So, for example, like Midnight Club 1, 2, and 3. I've done that all on Twitch. I'm not doing that again. For example, I'm not doing that. Or LA Edition. I'm not doing that. However, if it's something like, let's say if it was supposedly like Sonic 06 or some dumb nonsense like that. Even though I've done it, I have not shown it on the Twitch or YouTube. So that would be understandable if they pick that stuff. So yeah, I'll have that going on as well. For 300 subscribers at least for YouTube, and Twitch will be Total Drama for whatever it is for Discord and Twitch and all stuff. Now, anyway, keeping it going. Now let me go ahead and answer everyone's questions for what other thing they have. So I'm gonna answer these people's questions, and hopefully it won't mess up that. Hold on, y'all, give me a second now. All right, anyway, now let's go ahead and answer these people's questions that are going to be on my, I'm not going to show it up on my computer, obviously, but I will look at it from my phone and answer the questions from Discord and or TikTok and everything else. So, okay, so here's a simple question that I think everyone has been asking. They said, hey, what's the next story-based game that you're going to be doing on YT? If you know, let us know. So yeah, there are 2 games in total that y'all will more likely see. Either you will see me play Sonic Colors Ultimate, or you will see me playing what's that game? Madagascar Escape to Africa. You'll definitely see a lot of those if it comes down to it. But more likely, you're going to see me finish up a little bit of NBA Ballers Phenom and so on and so forth. Because Midnight Club was done, and that could be said a story-based said game. But yeah, you know how it is. And then going from there, though. So yeah, you will see a lot of that. And some other stuff here and there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hard for y'all to do a little bit. But yeah, that's what I'm probably going to be doing for a story-based game. The next thing is... Okay, people have asked me the Grace Attorney Chronicles. When would that be up for you in Vortex? Like I said, I'm gonna show it up here just so people can understand, because I've showed it on the Reality Resort thing and the 1 million that thing, but I'm gonna show it to y'all at a simpler point. I'm gonna say it from what I have now. The wish list will be the first thing that might come out. If not that, maybe the tier list, because the tier list is like the easiest thing to go off of, because I don't have to edit that much of it. My ultra wish list, I don't have to worry about that either. So you'll see this one and this one being done. And then after that, it will have to be the Savage Camp 1 through 4, because that's also next easiest. And then NBA Ballers Phenom will probably be done. And if not that, I will probably do the Great Story stuff with B and Vortex. And the problem with these two is the fact that I gotta find a way to make it good along with that. So I gotta make it go along with that to have my opinions up there. So like, you'll see this part. You'll see my trial part of how I feel about things, and then that, and then the characters. You'll see all of that. And then we'll go to the music theme things, which is going to be a really big problem. I'm not gonna hold you. It's going to be a big problem. Unless I just want to go out there and just have this thing at the last second and then let it just split. So this one is going to be a long problem to deal with. And as y'all hear, that is a thunderstorm, so I got to watch out what I'm doing now. But yeah, we will be having a whole bunch of that lately. We'll have a whole bunch of that. I want people to know that ahead of time. Now, okay, and someone has asked me, what was my favorite moment of playing the game? Like, what was my favorite game playing? Which one did you think gave you the most following or made people understand who you were as a person? So now I'm going to answer 3 to 4 people's questions and or answers with this. We'll answer the questions with my answer. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of that. So I think that my favorite game I've played, or I think a lot of people will probably know me for it, was Walking Dead. I'm not going to hold you. And it's right here, though, but it's Walking Dead, funny enough. It's Walking Dead. Because I think that's the moment when I had so many glitches, it was ridiculous. I think we had our funny moments of what the heck going on here and everything else out there. And I think everyone was like, bro, you doing this on purpose? I'm like, bro, no. And then I'm thinking it's my PS5, because look, my PS5 be doing some nonsense. Because there was a whole bunch of games that were glitching and stuff. And that's the other question that's coming up. What is the most glitched game that you've played? There was this game, and there's Life is Strange. Those two, I think, were the most, and I mean the most, like, glitched out games out there of all sports entertainment. I'm not gonna hold you. Because I can name the games that have glitched. Gotham Knights, I'm not gonna say too much about it. It glitched a little bit here and there. The Quarry, I don't think it has glitched that much. It Takes Two, I don't think it's ever glitched. Metaphor, I don't think it really glitched. Life is Strange Double Exposure has got a lot of glitches in it. They had some crazy glitches in it. Metaphor, I think, had only like one moment that was annoying, but it wasn't like a glitch or nothing, so that was fine. There is Dead Space, yeah, that had some glitches in it. Man of Medan, I think, had a little bit of some said glitches here and there. Had some crazy glitches, not that crazy, but it was the other two that glitches. Undertale, I don't think anything on Undertale has glitches. The Glitch Club, I mean, there's nothing but glitches there. Life is Strange 2 definitely had some glitches. I'm not even gonna hold you. Life is Strange 2 had some glitches. And someone's gonna be like, no, it didn't have any glitches. They were pretty good. Yeah, let me just show y'all something. You hear this? You hear this? Yeah, this is blank nothing. Yeah, my thing is up. Guess what? Look at this. I want y'all to listen. This is my voice. Yeah, like literally, there was no voice for that. If you think I'm capping, there's no voices here. He's literally, I'm getting beat by the Force. Look, this happened. Look, this has happened. And then I got beat up by the Force, right? He said stop. My character gets beat up by nothing. And if you think that's worse, let's just go to the next best thing. Let's just go to the next best thing. Let's just go to the next best thing. And if you think that was worse with it, let's go out here and look. You can even look at my TikTok. My TikTok has the glitches up there too. Yeah, so this is the first time it was up there. So then, yeah, that all happened. We made sure everything was good. I even tried to do everything. I even restarted it. Then I had to go out there and redo the whole thing all over. That's how bad it was. I had to do the whole thing over. And I mean over. Until it was right. And then... let's just keep going. We keep going, right? We keep going. And yeah, this is supposed to be the ending, right? This is supposed to be the ending. It's supposed to be keeping it going. We're supposed to go up there and meet, I think, the other dude that was used to be in the church. But then guess what happens? I just want y'all to guess what happens. Once this happens, I want you to guess what happens. This happens. We get hit with this. And this is not supposed to happen. I thought that maybe this was happening. But I didn't know. And then he's right there. But we don't see the woman. But guess what you see, though? You see the woman and Daniel at the same spot.
Am I tripping? No, look at that, Clay. Look.
So then look. And he said, nah, restart the whole game. Ain't no way. That's the sad thing about it. Like, that was terrible. And I feel like that was just so stupid that they did that. And then they did T-poses the entire time, which is ridiculous. That thing was terrible. So yeah, like there's a lot of games that had some glitches in it that was kind of crazy. So yeah, there are some great and some crazy glitches, and I think it's in between with Life is Strange 2, or the newer one, or it has to be The Walking Dead. There's no in between. There's no in between with that. The glitch of the game was crazy. The game has some crazy glitches. Okay, they said, which is one of the worst games I've played that's on the YouTube, at least. The worst game on the YouTube. The worst game on YouTube. If I had to go out there and say what game was the worst I've played on YouTube, I honestly would... it's between 2-3 games. It's between 2-3 games. I would either say Soul Hackers, or I would say... what's the other game that I played that was really bad? But I think Soul Hackers might be the next thing to it. And if Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, those two I think were the worst ones for me. L.A. Noire was just funny. And, oh yeah, that had glitches too, by the way. L.A. Noire had some glitches in it, funny enough. And it corrupted my whole file. I had to delete the whole game. I think those were the main two games though, which was Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, which was the worst, I think, Five Nights at Freddy's thing. And then Soul Hackers. Those two. Soul Hackers was just boring. Five Nights at Freddy's was just boring to me as well, to be honest. But I tried to make something work. And yeah, Security Breach just has glitches anyway, so it don't really matter. So there's that. So yeah, there's a few other ones that are really good and bad. Which one is my favorite game of all time? This is obviously what the other person has asked me. They asked me, a few little simple, understandable questions. And they have a trailer here for something. Okay, I'll look at that later. All right. So I think my favorite game. Because I can't say Persona 5 or nothing because like I played it on Twitch, not on YouTube, sadly, which is on me. But yeah, the only reason I didn't do it on YouTube was because for some reason, actually I did play Persona 5. I played Royal, but it's just the fact that no one could see it from my side, which kind of sucks. Well, I think in the future, if I do a game that does that little supposed spoiler thing, I do need to put my PlayStation with my PC and then go from there. With my PC and just go from there. Because I feel like that's a lot better. Which is the only thing that really annoyed me about it. So that's what I would say about it. But yeah, I would say that my favorites was Metaphor Revencio. And I know a lot of people might say, oh, it's because I played a lot and it's JRPG, I love JRPG. I just feel like it had a lot of nice flares and all that stuff to it. That's just me. But yeah, anyway, that's just my favorite. Okay, let's see. There's 2 more questions for this person, and then there's some more questions we got to go down the line with. The next question is, when am I finishing God of War Ragnarok? Or when am I going to do that game again? Or the other God of War games, because they don't touch it. Now, I'll explain. Now, God of War Ragnarok, I have not had the chance to really do. That's just me. I feel like in the future, if people want me to play more of it, I'll play more of it. I'll restart the whole thing, because, like, I'm not going to lie to you, it kind of was a little rough. And I think the last part I think I was at was near when I was fighting Thor, and I think that was it. The beginning of the first Thor out there. And then afterwards, because I did everything on the hardest difficulty, and my friend, I don't know. My friend said, man, what's up? It was just kind of overspotted. I was kind of like, man, I'm done with this game. It's not a bad game, though. It's just the fact that just a lot of stuff's happened at that time. A lot of stuff's happened at that time. That's that. Now, the next thing, which is the other two games, which you said other God of War games. Because, yeah, I have done it on Twitch. But if people would like to see it on YouTube, I wouldn't be too mad about it. I would probably play it. I would probably put it up there and play it. I will say that. I probably would put one there and play it. The next thing, which is very understanding question, but let me check real quick. Okay, so someone has asked me about, have I heard about the news about Odd Nations Part 2 doing the whole returnee thing going on there? And yes, I have heard about it. I think someone told me about it when I was doing I think it was after Reality Resort. I think it was the A Million Game Academy thing. Already on. But yeah, I have seen it. Well, I heard it. My bad, not seen it, but I've heard it, and I know it's going to be on the 10th for maybe Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. So I am prepared and I am ready for that as well. I wonder why it's thunderstorm out here. It's heavy rain. That is crazy out there doing that. It's out there doing that. So yeah, we got all that going on for that as well. So keep that in mind. We will be ready for that when it comes on 10th. And if it's not, I'll probably most likely be ready. Which if he don't come, I might just tell him, hey, look, man, I might go out there and do this without you. But like, you're probably gonna just know what it is. You're probably not gonna be as worried about it. So I think he'll be fine. Well, I think Clay will be fine on that aspect if it comes down to that. Okay. Excuse me. The next thing, which is this. Someone has asked me, it's about a TikTok question. And they said, have you seen the guy that talked about you only having not having, but oh my goodness. That spelling with grammar is, what the heck? Why do you say it like that for? Okay, what I'm assuming the man was trying to say is, have I heard the guy that was talking junk about me saying I only played nothing but All Might? I think that's what he was trying to say, but autocorrect just cooked his whole handwriting up and whole grammar up. But let me say this. No, I have not seen it. I know he deleted his message right after that, but if he's like that, like butthurt about, there you go. I was trying to say TikTok. Come on now. So let's get this out the way now. Thank goodness that the thing is muted. All right, now let's get this out the way. Let's go here. Let's talk about it. Let's go to my let's go here. My profile. If you actually go to my profile, for the person that says I only play nothing but All Might, I play Momo. I played President Mike. I played Shigaraki. I played Uraka. I played, Tech Toga. I've played so many Overhaul. I played so many different characters. You can't even say I'm really an All Might main. I play so many other characters, it's ridiculous. Last time I did Crash Out All Might was literally in this video right here, which was, oh brother, oh my goodness. It was around 6 days ago. So he can't really even say nothing about it. He just can't. I play so many other different games as well. I play Marvel Rivals, My Hero Ultra Rumble. I barely play Suicide Squad, but Monster Prom. I be playing that. I played the Castle Crasher thing. Castle Crasher, is that what it's called? Or I don't even know what it is, but Vortex will probably let me know what game it is. But he knows what I'm trying to say. I don't really know what the game is, but he beat me at it though. I'm not gonna lie, he just be dogging me at it. But yeah, anyway, I play so many different other games and characters. It's ridiculous. So like, if he's gonna say that, at least let him have some common sense to say it, and actually be truthful about it. Cause like, come on now, make it make sense. Make it make sense though. But yeah, no, that's the answer to the question. To answer your question, I haven't seen it, but look, if he want to complain and cry about it, he can do whatever he want with that. Next thing we're going to talk about is someone has asked me about, I think there's 3 more things I got to other. Okay, schedules. Okay, so someone has said, okay, people on YouTube know what schedules you have for Twitch and what schedules you have for YouTube. That way it's, understandable to know, and maybe because people that might not have Discord, could look quicker. Because look, honestly, like I said, I think the best thing for you to do is to have Discord, in my opinion. That way, I like you'll know because I don't always know when I'm going to stream a certain game or if I am going to stream that game. Because like I said, life just be having crazy things going on there. For example, like today, right now, like it's gonna be like it should be Monday for y'all. Monday is like 3:44 p.m. Eastern time, so it's literally May the 5th. So like right now, I'm supposed to be doing NBA Ballers Phenom, but that's not going to always be a thing that I always am going to do 24/7 every time on a Monday. So I can't say, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. And then whatever is getting voted on my Discord right now, which is between what's it between? Yeah, literally just Xenozone Zero, and so on and so forth. Because it's always getting voted on. It's just that one Xenozone Zero thing, which I don't know why Con can't want me to fumble on Xenozone Zero, because it's not gonna be fun. So I might just do that for like an hour, like this hour really, to do it all on my own accord. It's stuff. But yeah, there's that, and then there's other stuff along with that. But as far as the point though, but like Tuesday, I really don't know what I'm doing Tuesday. I might just do Myers Rumble and maybe something else with it. Wednesday, I don't really know. Thursday, Marvel Rivals. I'm definitely doing Marvel Rivals. I don't even know if I'm doing Monster Prime along that line a little later. There's other stuff I do. Like Master Duel, I haven't really had a chance to play Master Duel as much as I would like to. Like, as y'all see my point, it just comes down to an iffy case scenario where anything can happen. I don't know what's going to happen, but either way, we'll try to make it work, though. So that's that. So now the next two things, which is, wait, what's the question? Crap, I gotta actually look at this one. Hold up. What is this person's question? They said, is there any collabs that I'm going to have in mind with someone, or is there a collab that I would like to have with someone? I think there's a lot of collabs I would be interested in wanting to get to know them more as a person. There are 5 people in total that I would be interested in, but I have to say if they're not interested in. So like I think one of them would be Solar. I'm trying to say his right, Solar Valor, or is it Solar Volar? Let me just make sure I don't butcher the man's name. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. There you go. It's like Solar, and then it's Volar. I'm assuming. I pray I'm not butchering your name. I pray I'm not butchering your name, sir. I'm very sorry. I pray I'm not butchering your name. Please don't cook me in the comments, big fella. Okay, but yeah. I would love to have a collab with him, you know what I'm saying? Because look, he's like a voice actor, and I feel like, as another voice actor person, maybe I'd like to, a little secret, little secrets here and there, all that good stuff. Great man, shouts to him and all that stuff. I watched a few things that he does do. Now, I haven't watched Inanimate Insanity. I haven't got a chance to watch any of those stuff or anything like that. But I have watched, whenever I finish doing my reactions to it, I do watch his. Because there's 3 people, like 3 or 4 people, or I watch when it comes to like certain reactions. Like I'll look at Solar Volar video. I might look at a few other people's here and there though. But Solar Volar is one of the ones that I definitely 100% look at their videos and go over there. So I would be interested in having a collab with him, especially when it comes to like anything total drama or like anything like fan made related to that thing. So that would be one of them that I would like to be out there interested in going out there. The next person, if I had to go out there, I have to go out there and think about it. But if I have to go out there and pick the next one out there, I would not. It probably would be an interesting thing to have happen. But what another person I would be interested in having a video idea with is like maybe Sensei Go-Go, and if not Sensei Go-Go, I would probably say, which I can just say Myers Rumble, and I think they know the game knows what I'm talking about. I said Ultra Rumble. Come on now, not that. One would definitely be Taz, as well though. There's Taz. I mean, there's Sensei Go-Go, so on and so forth. So I would be interested in having a collab with them. And of course, I could always collab with Taurus and stuff. So, if I say Taurus, I mean, I think we all know, like, me and Taurus always could just run games whenever he's free and stuff. And actually, Malo Uchiha, too, I would love to have collabs with them, though. for Bio Trouble. I would definitely like to have some collabs with them in the future, though. You know, just to go from there with it. So that's technically a lot of people out there from there. But anyone from the Bio Trouble community, I'd be okay with. Doing it with. Now, Marvel Rivals. I think Annie Bay would be, I think, her name. I want to make sure I'm not saying her name wrong. Okay, so hopefully, is it just Annie and then Bay? Is it just VT? Yep, right here. Perfect. I would love to have a collab with her as well, though. I'd love to have a collab with her as well. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would like to have a collab with her, though. In the near future, maybe it might happen. Maybe it might not. I don't know. Maybe a collab in the future. Can't guarantee it, though. You know what I'm saying? And then last but not least, there is one other person that I would like to collab with, which is actually Firefox. Now, Firefox, as much as people don't know about it, she usually does. She does do Overwatch. I swear. Can I please spell her name right? Okay. It might be Blue Firefox. Maybe it might be Blue Firefox. My apologies. There we go. And right here, which I do want to definitely collab with her in the future, though. But I know mainly she does. Oh my goodness! Please, pause. I'm not trying to do this. Okay, because yeah. She does Overwatch, but I know sometimes she does do Marvel Rivals. And I do want to have a collab with her on Marvel Rivals when it comes down to it. 100%, I definitely would like to have a collab with her. 100%. So yeah, those are the main ones, I think. I think I named a lot of names, to be fair. But yeah, I would like to have collabs with them in the future. Don't know when I would have a collab with them, because maybe I need to get my following up at least for a few of them. Now, I think Blue Firefox would probably be the most best chance of me having a collab. Or vibing, you know what I'm saying, with the person. So I would be interested in having that kind of collab. And the next thing that someone has asked me about is, do you see yourself doing this for the long run of things when it comes to streaming? And the answer is yes, I do see myself doing this for a while and stuff. Now, am I going to keep streaming like way more longer than usual? I don't know about all that, but I will definitely keep streaming. I'll have some content like YouTube stuff and go from there. That is what I would do in the future. Okay, and someone else asked me on the news about some moments I've had that were kind of bad that that shouldn't have happened. I will probably explain a few of them. Some aren't going to be out. Some of them are not going to be out. You know, we'll get them out the way. You know, some people have asked about it because not a lot of people understand that. You know, I get a little bit of some. You know, some have criticism, some don't. And it's okay, something happens. Okay, so let me explain real quick. So we're gonna stop that here. We're gonna no. I just want to turn that off. Yeah, turn it off. Okay. So I want everyone to look at this. Can I like full screen this, please? I guess if someone in the future can tell me how to like full screen it, I'll full screen it later. But yeah, I see. She used diamond form, right? She used diamond form right here. Okay, I want y'all to keep that in mind. She used diamond form. I used orb. They said that was a pretty bad orb. Which, by the way, let me just show this one more time, just for the culture. Y'all look at that. I want everyone to look at that, just so people see it. I'm out there. I'm trying to heal him. I threw the orb right there. The orb is right there. If y'all see it, the orb is right there by her little feet. She ran away from that at the last second when they said need healing. That's what happened. I just want people to see that. So the orb was there, and it was by her feet. She just walked away from it. Now look. Now, am I going to say was it the best orb? No. By any means, it is not the best orb, right? But they are acting like that orb was so dog water that, like, it should just not count for her not wanting to go in there. Which, by the way, guess who else is there? Liv, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And that was the Jeff player, was Liv. So, even if he didn't want to go for the orb, supposedly, there was, by the way, 2 other things he could have got for movement and for healing as well, along with that. That is not on me fully. You cannot go out there and just say, yeah, nah, bad orb, bro, bad orb. Because someone literally DM me was like, nah, bro, you trash at the game. And I'm like, dude, I barely play sport like that. Even if let's say I don't play sport that much anyway, you cannot go out there and say, oh, nah, this orb was absolute dog water, bro. There was dog water, man. It was dog water. No, bro, it was okay-ish. It's not that bad. Y'all act like y'all never had some bad times when you have a little iffy orb. Now, can I say my orb was a little Yes, I'll agree with that. The orb was but it was not to the point where they're saying, "Oh yeah, it's pretty bad," from what Alex is saying, or what the heck or anything. He's like, "Could there be a reason why it didn't go for the orb?" Oh yeah, low healing. Oh yeah, congratulations. There's a Jeff right here, who's by the way our teammate. Do I need to say anything about that? And he said, "No, it's because you threw it at the enemy team that was pushing. That was your fault." By the way, you realize that thing can heal over time, right? It's not just a thing that just heals one time. It heals over time, my G. So that's still not on me. That's on the tank. Or if you want to say it's on both of us, sure, you can say it's on both of us. Because guess what was out there? If y'all can see that, if I wish I could zoom it in fully, but apparently it won't let me zoom in. Okay, yeah, there you go. Let's zoom it in. If we don't see it, by the way, let's go over here real quick. You see this thing? There's an orb right there. That thing has been out there. That Jeff bubble has been there for a while. The Jeff took it right there because person left. I go out there. I'm still trying to heal them. I'm still doing all this. Then I'm trying to help my Jeff. You know, I'm trying to help out Liv. So yeah, there's a few times where they be doing some dumb nonsense sometimes, you know. But I'm not going to be mad about the tank the entire time. I didn't even really blame the tank full much. I just said, why did he leave the orb? That's all I had said. It happens. And guess what? No one else has said anything, and I mean anything, about any other plays I've made with this, with the pity thing. It's just that one orb. Look, it's just the orb thing. Nothing else happened. Nothing about my okayish or good, decent penny plays. No one said anything about that. No one said anything about Squirrel, which is Squirrel Girl. I don't expect them to say anything about Squirrel Girl. I think anyone with a decent common sense of a brain can play her. Literally just turn your brain off and you're okay. So that's not a problem, right? That's not a problem, yeah. Where I got grabbing them, that's fine. I mean, I went up there, I beat up a Spider-Man, not the one time when the Winter Soldier just ulted me, solo ulted me, right here. None of that. Not when I hit again and again and again thing, which was pretty decent. And then again, none of that. I didn't get none of that, which is fine, like I said, right? I mean, it kind of happens. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. It's just there. You know, I'm playing pity. I'm out there getting good plays. Nothing was said there. So yeah, that is one of the... Bro, I don't need to comment on anything. You said what else was a bad thing? Let's see. When someone said something bad about what I did, let's see. Nothing here, I don't think. I'll let y'all know if I think, let's see. Oh yeah, someone over here said I was spamming. I think this is the person that said I was spamming. You meant yeah, you mean spamming. Like it says, or there's only 3 abilities. Like, come on. How? Okay, so I want y'all to tell me something. I just want y'all to tell me something. As if y'all play Minecraft Rumble, if you play Momo, you're gonna have to use Gamma and you're gonna have to use Alpha. Beta is you know, iffy at best. You know what I'm saying? But you can use Beta though. But like, Alpha and Gamma is the main thing I can use. How are they mad that I can't use that? I have to spam Alpha. You have to kinda, or tap Beta like one, and then I can do a melee with it. I can't do too much with that. Like, what am I supposed to do about that? That made no sense to me though. But it's okay. We balling on that. Is there anything else? I'm trying to figure out. There's a lot of them that someone was talking junk. And I think one of them was when I was playing Ida, and then I played Mirio when someone teabagged me. And then when I teabagged her back, then someone said, "Oh no, that's not it, bro." And y'all can't see it though. The only ones that have seen it is the ones that seen it a day or so, like before that even happened. And all stuff, which was dumb. Which I don't understand how some people get mad about that. And oh yeah, the one where this right here. Oh yeah, you went up against bots. Watch this. Our bots. No crap, Sherlocks. Even I with a brain cell can figure it out. Literally, I know it's a bot. You think 2 bots are gonna sit there? You think a Hawk's gonna sit there? I know they're bots. But I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna say, hey! Like literally, if you're gonna be dumb if you think I'm not gonna go out there and act like I'm cool with that thing. Cause if I did that, there's no point in me having the thing out there. So please, even if they are bots, I don't care. The only ones that were bots were these 3 in particular. Boom. These are the ones that are bots. Obviously, I would know that, you dumb. Like, come on. Have a little common sense. Of course, they're going to be bots. I would know. This right here. This wasn't a bot, though. Funny enough, this wasn't a bot right here. And then, yeah, my alarm was ringing here.
Shut up.
Yeah, and I was telling that alarm to shut up, and I was out there fighting them. So on and so forth. And all the way up there, there was all the bots. So they had to say something a little slick. Now, criticism. No problem with... Hold up, wait. Not this one. Not this one. But look, this ain't a problem. I'm just saying this is criticism, though. This is criticism. Right here. So they said you... No, not this one. Good gut should give you alpha more. This is fine. For example, from Kid Tree, this is fine. Him letting me know I should use alpha a lot more is 100% fine. That's criticism that I probably need to take into account, right? That's fair. I'm not mad for criticism. I'd be more confused on if you just told you like, oh yeah, nah, bad, bro. It was bad, bro. And don't explain why. Like come on, like, what are we doing here? But I think we all can understand. And look, do stop. Do 2 punches. Use your alpha. Trust. See, that's also criticism that I could take and try to build into my game. Nothing wrong with that. It's when other people have no reason to tell me why I can't do certain things. You know what I'm saying? And there's a few other games out there, but I feel like I could have that for my like a whole other thing now. I have a thing. Okay, someone asked, how do you feel about playing Persona 4 Arena Ultimax with people? And if you could, would you play in a tournament in it? Let me answer both those questions. How I feel about the game, I'm okay with the game. It could be a lot better, or it should be. It could have been a lot better. Just, I'm not the type of guy that plays it that much. I might play it a Friday, and if I don't play it that Friday, I play something else. As you see, I mean, look at this. I mean, I'm out here looking at this. I mean, y'all look at this. I mean, I play many characters. I play Elizabeth. I play Teddy. I play Naoto. I play, Adachi sometimes if I need to. I play Marie. I play, there's a lot of other characters I play. But I don't really care about the game as much to play it competitively. I will 100% say that. I wouldn't play that much on a comp kind of basis type of thing. That's just me. No stuff. And I'm thinking about playing Mitsuru in the future though. So keep that in mind though. If I do play Mitsuru, we know why. But I just can't stay in the hold buttons. That's gonna get me cooked. That's the same thing about it though. Okay, next question that someone asked me was am I going to keep playing My Hero Trumbull? When do I feel like I'm gonna stop playing My Hero? So let's get this out the way. I'll probably play it for a while until, something happens and anything of that nature. But, I'm not really going to stop just playing, My Hero. That's not what I'm going to do. The only time I might stop it is if they, it's going to have to be, something crazy. It would have to be something crazy that even, I don't approve of or something. It got to be something that, I can't approve of like the company doing something crazy or something like that. That's just how it would have to be. That's how it would have to be. But other than that, I mean, it'll be, kind of alright though. I'll probably keep playing it. Same with Marvel Rivals. I don't think I'm going to stop playing it at all. I mean, that's just how it is. So on and so forth, though. Okay, someone asked me... There's a few other people that asked me some questions, though, and it's crazy. I keep forgetting I had to keep looking at questions. Because I'm kind of edited here on with this, because people were asking me about it. Okay, so... Someone asked me this question as well, which... It's understandable, but we're going to go in there and just answer this question now. So, someone has asked me... it's kind of weird, though, but... Someone has asked me... We know you stream on Twitch or YouTube, right? But how are we gonna always know that streaming on Twitch or YouTube when you don't say so to that? Which sometimes there's times I do that. I don't do it every time, but I do it sometimes. And I want people to understand that I do it sometimes. do it sometimes though. And sorry, I was still mad about this. I'm still mad about this moment. I'm still mad about that Friday that did me dirty. But keeping it going though, it's just how it is though. And someone asked about the other thing with the old video, which would be Overwatch, obviously, which I'll show that in a second, or I'll let people know about that in a second. But yeah, it's just kind of rough with that other stuff going on though. But I will try and make it work and stuff. But yeah, let me show you the oldest Overwatch video I had. Well, tell you this, but yeah, Overwatch. I feel like I was playing Overwatch in a while, so that's how people would know I've been playing a lot of Overwatch, and I got Star Wars and stuff, and playing old school games. So keep that in mind, though. I want y'all to keep this in mind, chat. I want y'all to keep this in mind. I was playing Overwatch. This is old My Hero Ultra Rumble. Honkai Star Wars I was playing. Maxwell, which I still technically play. And I want you to look at this. This is an old video, like back in the days, bro. Back in the days type of vibes. Then you had, my area. This is when me and my boy Jason was playing the game until things happened. But yeah, we was just out there playing it. And like yeah, this is when I was playing. This is old My Hero Rumble. So yeah, I want y'all to just keep that in mind though. I was out there playing this thing back in the day. So like yeah, I was out there playing that thing. And this is when I had like straight up like close to like 9 kills and stuff. I was out there doing my thing. And I had like 9 to 10 kills. I was cooking up in that thing. But yeah, that was my boy right there. And but yeah, things happen. I understand, you know what I'm saying? And then this, I hated this one thing. Yeah, and this thing kind of blocked my thing. So like people couldn't hear my thing or see my thing, which that thing messed me up. I don't know why that happened. But yeah, it happened. I mean, there's other stuff that happened. I mean, like, look, I played Overwatch. I played Sigma. I played certain other characters. I think the reason why I didn't get some of these is because, it's just kind of overspot. I think I put another post in there. I didn't really know. And also, and there's a lot of other stuff when I did it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I had Overwatch, But yeah, there's a whole bunch of other stuff I've had up here. And I played, like, even BB Tag. So, like, yeah, there's a lot of other games I have played and I've done. Like, Omori, I've done Omori. Like I said, BB Tag, a whole bunch of other stuff. Even the story-based games I show it up here if I played on PlayStation. So I want people to acknowledge and understand that, like, I play different games. Some games, if I don't get it, I still even show them out there. And all that stuff. Like, look, you see my gameplay with Del Deku? Dog water. At the end of the day, it is what it is. And all that stuff. And like, look, man, I just want y'all to look at this. Because, look, I had some combat victories, too. And someone asked me about combat victories. This is one of the victories I think I remember so well. Because, like, I couldn't do too much. I was just kind of, like, praying that I could just do what I could do with that one. There you go. But yeah, there's a lot of the ones I have done, and I think one last but not least is who do you think is like my biggest hater, or and who's my biggest ride or die when it comes to anything in general? Okay, now I feel like when it comes to like my biggest hater, there's 2 or 3 people that gotta be like the biggest haters for me. I'm not even gonna hold you. My boy Clay, hey, look, I love him. He be hating sometimes. He be hating though, but I love him though. He a brother to me though, but he hates sometimes. And then I gotta say my boy Vortex. He a hater and a lover. It's like 2 things, like 2 different things. Like he a hater and a lover. You know what I'm saying? But he's doing it for the right reasons. He's like doing it for the right reasons. So there's that one. And then another hater, I would say. I can't say that I have another hater that I know of. I think the other hater I know is the one that I know it's one time, and I think some people would know this, is when, like, I went up against, I'm trying to remember his name, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so I went up against this one dude. Some will know the name, some won't know the name, but it's one of Lil Pichu's boys. And I can't remember the name as well, though. which sucks. But like, I'll find a name for y'all. I'll give me a second now. So like, I'll say he was a hater on my fan. I feel like he was just hating. Anytime I play my hero and he sees me, he hating. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, Walker Dead. Where it is? I can't find it, y'all. I can't find it. I'm trying to figure where it's at. Yeah, I'll find it when I find it. Trying to find it though. I think some people will know. But someone at teabagged me. So if I can find it, I'll show y'all. But and it's terrible because it was right, I think, before here. I think it was before here, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I'm gonna say it in a simple way of what happened. So pretty much when I was playing, the guy had off one. So if y'all know how this would go. But I was playing Ida. He had off one. So I had no problem with him, right? He got there, he teabagged me, whatever. And then he beat me, right? But his other teammates were teabagging me. So 3 people teabagged me, right? So then when I got back to the game, I went up there, I played Mirio. So when I played Mirio, chat, when I did play Mirio, I went up there and I downed him, right? And I teabagged him back. I was like, yeah, nah, you're not going to just teabag me and get away with it, right? Right? That's what I said. Because I wasn't going to let that slide. And all of a sudden, the other team came back and beat me, right? They teabagged me, and then they brought the other person back and then teabagged back. And then one of the dudes, and it wasn't the guy I'm talking about, but it was the other guy that was on the side watching me get teabagged by him, got mad. And said, nah, bro, you deserve that butt whooping. You deserve that karma. So, and it's right here. Oh, yeah, perfect. It's right here. Wait, was I actually a Zao actually instead of Ida? Oh, I thought it was Ida this game. My apologies. So, okay, let's get it out the way. So, this is what happened. I want people to see this so people understand this. This is the one I think was the dumbest moment out here. So, look. So, I go out there. I try to dodge. I'm trying to run away from this. He came up a little close. I hit him a gamma. Alpha tried to back him up, but a bar was there. I didn't see a bar, right? I got hit with beta. He did that. So yeah, I was kind of cooked here because yeah, they all started jumping me, right? I tried at alpha. He then just did melees, and then yeah, a bar hit me. So then he teabagged. You see this? This is a teabag. He said it multiple times. It's clear as day he teabagged. Correct? This is Kalinko, I think. So yeah, he teabagged like he did something, which is fine. I got no problem with that. He had a full squad. I didn't have a full squad. My 2 people right here were not my teammates at that time. And this was at, like, I think, this was around, wait, dang, it was on April? So April 11th, it was on that day, on 2024, though. So, and he teabagged me. So I want y'all to know, I just want y'all to hear what I said here. Oh, there's no sound here. Crap. Why is there no sound here? So pretty much, I'm going to explain what I said. So pretty much when that happened, I was like, ah, dang, that's tough. Then I said, yo, why you teabagged me, bro? You really didn't do nothing. All you really did was just have your whole other 2 teammates jump me. Because technically, that's kind of what happened. A bar beat me up, and then after I beat him, I was beating an awful one. I was beating him down. You know, Bar was helping him out there. I'm just saying, if it was just me and him, I would have dogged him a little bit. But yeah, then afterwards, yeah. So, this is the same team. So keep that in mind. This is Iron. Keep this in mind. I didn't say nothing to him, nothing. I didn't say nothing to him. I said, okay, you got it. I got the same game with him. And I said, I seen him this game. I said, bet. I'm gonna jump him if I find him. So I go up there, I see a Hawks. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna go out the Hawks. Boom, 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 boom. This is him. So I went up there and I did my friendly little tea bags. So yeah, I did my tea bags. So I want to know where I was wrong at. And of course I'm gonna die soon, which is fair, which y'all see. But I got a tea bag. So you won't see no messages here, obviously, because the message, for some reason, TikTok decided to get rid of it, or the other person decided to delete it. Because I wanted to go out there and show these comments, but for some reason TikTok's just too little soft about it and stuff. So I was like, okay, whatever, I don't care. So yeah, anyway, afterwards, and I said, keep in mind, he did it first. So he teabagged first, as you see, and the teammates were like, oh yeah. I came up there, and guess what? Yeah, he beat. So I think Zyron beat me again. Because when I tried to do a move, it didn't let me do the right thing, and then he did special action, and then, yeah, he called me slipping, and he did a bait at me. So I got cooked there. And I respected that. And then, look, Mount Lady teabagged me. So, yeah, so he did slow like that, and then he teabagged like he did something. I'm like, bro, you didn't do nothing. Your team was with you. So, yeah, then they teabagged. And he did that. So I didn't care at all. I was like, okay, whatever. They said, what did karma taste like to you? Level out. And they said, level out XD. And I'm like, brother, you didn't do nothing that spectacular. You just did a beta when I did beta on you. You threw it on the ground and it hit me. If that's greatness, you got it, bro. So let's keep that in mind. I didn't care though. But he teabagged me and he had a full team. Keep that in mind. He had a full team. I didn't have a full team. And you want to know how you can tell that I didn't have a full team? I want you to look at the names I had. Look, I want you to look at this game, and I want you to look at the next game. So look at this game right here. Boom. I've never played with any of them like that on a basis. That's that one. Then this right here. Right here. Let's go ahead and let's skip through here. This ain't the same names. These are two different people. So keep that in mind. There are two same different people. So I didn't have a team. I didn't have a squad. He has the squad. I think he's had this squad. So yeah, and then, there's someone else out there talking junk and saying, oh yeah, this ain't good, Brody. You look like trash out here. You dog water. So I said, okay, go out there, play against them. Play against Lil Pichu as well. Then we come back to me when you finish beating them up. And see if you can. So that's what I said to the person. But apparently the message was too crazy bad or dark that they thought that I was trying to go out there and talk junk or trying to tell them to do some crazy nonsense. But yeah, this is one of the videos out there that was bad because I think 4 people said some nonsense and I said nah, bro, and I was talking about talk. But apparently the message deleted itself. I don't know why. I don't get it. I feel like I should be the one doing that unless it's something against TOS. But I don't feel like me saying, then go out there, you play the game, then go against me, 1v1 me. It sounds like a bad thing. And I said, 1v1 me. You know what I'm saying? I said, look, 1v1 me. I got you, bro. And look, there's someone that's even asked for 1v1. I don't back down for 1v1s. I think 2 to 3 people have asked me for a 1v1. I'll even show you the names that have asked for a 1v1. My bad. And let's put this on the latest. Okay, so someone that has asked me about a 1v1 was, I think it was when I played Uraka. So where's my Uraka gameplay at? Where's my Uraka gameplay at? My brain probably didn't see it. It was like, oh, right there, perfect, right here. Uraka gameplay. Right here. That's just left, but that's just been left. But I told him I do not like Uraka, so I'm not playing him. So yeah, right here. This man said she not the worst. He assumed that I said that she was the worst character. I said I playing my worst character. I didn't say playing the worst character and trying to make it work. If that's the case, I would say Yellow Kiri, and if not that, I would say Shrike Shigaraki. Unless you want to say Tech Dive, but I feel like Tech Dive has more uses than the other two. I told him it wasn't that. Just saying what comfortable is. He said, how is she your worst? I said, so what's going on in general? You know what I'm saying? Because I play every other character decently. The only ones that might be a little iffy-ish is maybe Endeavor. Endeavor and Uraka can go on the same boat, but I feel like at least with Endeavor, I can at least hit my alphas and betas consistently. They said if she's the worst, 1v1 me with your best. That's what he said. I said, all right, just let me know beforehand. He never gave me a message back. So he's the one I was supposed to go up against 1v1. I think another man I was supposed to go 1v1 is trying to remember this man's name. But he's asked me way beforehand. I even told him whenever he's ready, let me know and stuff. So yeah, we got that 1v1, and then the other one is someone I think it was Blood. I think it was IA Blood. I'll even look them up. Let me look. Actually, I think I can show them. They're on my following, I think. So I'll let you know. I think they'll be here anyway. Not Obito. I'll just show the name. You know what I'm saying? Where is he at? Where is he at? Not Chris. Not NYC. Not him. Right there. Perfect. There we go. I was supposed to 1v1 him, which, hey, yo, shout out to him, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to 1v1, which, whenever we get a chance, though, we definitely are going to 1v1 as well. Me and him are going to have, like, 1v1 for, like, TikTok soon. I don't know when. Hopefully, it'll come out sooner or later. I don't know. But we definitely got a 1v1. Me and him definitely got a 1v1. And then I think it's... I hope I'm spelling your name right. Oh, wait. Is this not it? Yeah, it's right here. So why the heck are they not letting me... Okay, there we go. Perfect. Thank you. And then he said he wanted to do a 1v1, which is... Oh, by the way, it's Lightning Way. Oh, I didn't even know it was Lightning Way. My bad. But, yeah. So, yeah. Me and him supposed to 1v1 soon. Don't know when. He said he wanted 1v1. I'll do a 1v1 with him whenever he says he's ready for it. So, we got that. And then, like I said, the other one is the other person that you've seen. So, yeah, 3 people I got a 1v1. So, I don't know when the 1v1s are going to happen. I don't know when I'm going to do it. It's going to be on Twitch no matter what happens, whether it's win or lose. Keep that in mind. I will definitely do it for each one of those things. But, yeah, y'all, we're going to stop it here. And hopefully I'll see y'all soon, though. Peace and love, y'all, though.